kind of wild that I picked this spot of all places, and this is what's happening right now. Hi, Pisces. You're welcome. Happy birthday, babe. We are on Magic Island for your birthday season. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like hella raw right now. This Aquarius stellium during Pisces season is a lot. It's a lot. And it feels very flatline. It feels very kind of like transitional. Like I just feel like the transition, I feel like I'm just trying to like steady myself like through the transition. And maybe you're feeling like that too. And if you are, you're not alone. Breathe, hydrate, light it if you got it. Let's get into it. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2024 out here in Magic Island. I really hope that you can see. I feel like you can. I feel like you're able to. I just can't. And it's funny because this is mutable water season. And these waters are fucking mutable. This is the Pacific Ocean. And it's still here, but so far out you can see the big tides, big waves rolling in. It's supposed to be like 30-foot waves off North Shore. And it's just like, how big are the waves getting for you, babe? I can't see, so I don't know if you can see. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna take a pause just to make sure. And I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna have a little bit of faith that you can see that the camera is doing what it's supposed to do, that the equipment's doing what it's supposed to do. You will get the message that you receive, that you're meant to receive. And I'm just gonna have some fucking faith and just go with it. I can't see shit, so we're going into it blind. But hopefully you can. So for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2024. You know what? Hydrate. Light it if you got it. There is just a very specific calm in the air. Mars, Venus, Mercury, the Sun, Pluto, all in Aquarius right now. And it's just this huge reset. A huge reset that is happening on the micro and the macro level. So let's just see what comes out for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces season 2024. Thank you for the divine disconnection between my personal life and this reading. God damn it. Specifically came over here to try to be by myself, so we'll see. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Moving forward with intention, with awareness of all the hard work and details that are required. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which lets me know that there is this slowly and steadily moving towards building a new relationship with yourself. For some of you, building a new relationship with work, finances, your body. It's like you know what you need to do and how you need to do it. It's just a matter of giving yourself the slowdown, giving yourself the plan, executing the plan. Don't take on 8,000 things at once. It's time to really allow yourself to, like, small bites, baby bites of things over short periods of time is how you rebuild self-trust. And so I feel like whatever it is that you know that you need to go ahead and start working on it. Get on it. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements coming. Slowly, building slowly. New career goals and aspirations building slowly. And a need to move towards it being more passion-based, love-based, activity-based. I feel like that's the thing, Pisces, is that there's something there about, like, moving more, moving your body, getting more physically active. Nice. We've got the World, and then in the middle, you showing up real strong. The Moon. That's your card. And so, with this imagery here, moving towards a successful completion. And that's what I feel like has been going on with Pisces, actually, is there's this... Saturn is in your sign, so Saturn is in your sign. It's like, hey, it's time to end this cycle of delusion, end this cycle of maybe anxiety or depression, or getting to the root of it. And not just ending the cycle, like, let's get to the root so that we can end the cycle. Because it's not just like, oh, I'm done being depressed. I'm done being anxious. No, it's like you only come to those conclusions by way of doing the shadow work to get to the root of it. And I feel like this season, that's what's happening, is this very specific slow movement forward towards completing the cycle. Your inner life matching your outer world. You understanding that your relationship to faith, your relationship to belief, your relationship to your perception is changing. The illusion, your access to reality, I feel like, is altering. Maybe you're trying to alter your reality in some sort of way. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. A need to really be focusing on your mental health and focusing on taking advantage of the resources that are available to you. These damn sirens. What's good? What's really good coming in for Pisces? What's really good? But the Knight of Pentacles is like the beginning. I'm telling you, you got 3 years. The next 3 years you have with Saturn, and Saturn is going to get your ass all the way together. What's going on with your relationship to your spiritual practice? What's going on with your relationship to your body? What's going on with your relationship to structure, discipline? Can you create a plan and stick to it? Do you know how to discipline yourself? And disciplining yourself for a very specific reason. Do your actions match your ambitions? If you keep doing what you're doing, where is that going to take you? And Pisces, for the next 3 years, Saturn is like, yo, we got to get on this mental health, and we got to get on a spiritual practice, because this shit's not a game. And though Pisces is known for escapism, you can end the cycle of having this life that you need to build and escape from. You can just have the life that you want. But it's going to require movement, action, diligence, consistency. One step before the other. 1 foot before the other. And this is going to be a juicy plunge. Please be sure to like the video. I put a lot into this. I'm on vacation and I'm filming for you guys instead of relaxing. So thank you. Please like the video. Over on, this is going to be a juicy plunge, but over on Patreon, we clarify every card. So head over there, patreon.com/JustJEverything for free shit. My Instasham at JustJ_everything. All the links are in the description box below, so hit that. Final 2 cards. Nice. 3 of Cups. Birthdays, festivities, celebrations, moving forward. Don't get caught too deep. Don't get too caught up. Is how that feels with the Devil coming out. I have the cards like buried in the sand, so they won't fly away. Final card, final message for Pisces. I just want to get it all out. Transformation, baby. Transformation. If any of you have Scorpio placements, nice with Justice on the bottom of the deck. So that really feels like in the ways that you have felt wronged, the divine is conspiring to make things right. Things are recalibrating. The scales of justice are turning in your favor. I feel like there are big decisions coming up for you to make this birthday season, this Pisces season, and you're not needing to make any moves in haste, because with the moon at the center of the reading, it's like you're not seeing everything for as it is. So slow down. And I'm going to clarify these over in the plunge. But like the fairest outcome will happen. Some of you, if there's like any kind of big like purchases that you're trying to make, I feel like the delays are on purpose. The divine is trying to make sure that you are in the, you're fucking kidding me. God damn it. I'm highly agitated. And normally I don't read when I'm agitated or I'm feeling some type of way. But I feel like we've got to learn how to process our emotions. Why is this the best place for this? I'm just not going to be a cunt. I'm just going to do what I can to just keep going. Okay. So let me zoom out for a second. 3 major arcana. 4 if you count Justice on the bottom of the deck. But you're moving towards the end, moving towards completion, moving towards leveling up. You may be moving towards someone with Capricorn or Aquarius or Pisces placements, or they are moving towards you. There's successful collaboration, successful like joy. There's things to celebrate. Celebrating this metamorphosis, celebrating the end of a cycle that has felt really, really long and arduous, and it needed to. I feel like also your relationship to celebration is changing or needs to be evaluated. Like, do you have to get fucked up to celebrate? Do you have to drink? Do you have to do drugs? Do you have to, like, is that what celebration is to you? Is that true celebration? That could be just something that needs to be evaluated, babe. I also feel like the Knight of Pentacles is very much so, you're still the dark horse in the race. Like, it's not over. Don't give up. It's not. Can we please go somewhere else? Okay, I have a feeling like this is part of the message too. It's like working through frustrating things. There's something about like distractions and noise and irritation and emotional regulation and impulse control and being able to like push through. Being able to push through. Being able to do what is needed to get the stuff done. And I don't want to be like that. I don't feel like my work is like ever about just getting stuff done. That's not how I want to like feel about this, you know, but I feel like that there are times in life where it's just like, you just got to push it through. This lady has left her kids over here. She just walking her children. Anyway. I've got to fight to focus. Littering. Can y'all see this? I don't know if y'all can see the kids just littering. Anyway. Yeah, we're still recording. All right, so sorry this is all over the place. You got the moon at the center of the reading, so perception is off. Things feeling like almost out of body. There could this like, is this real? Like things feeling surreal, things feeling just fucking weird. And I don't want to like really put that on you, but I just feel like there's something about like your concept of your friends, who you surround yourself with, the company that you keep, so much of that like influencing your mood, so much of that influencing like your ambitions and your goals and your dreams. And I feel like there may be some big endings around who you surround yourself with. Big endings around the company that you keep. Big endings around like how you end things, your relationship to metamorphosis, your relationship to change, all of that stuff. Also your relationship to like celebration, like we were talking about, your relationship to your vices. That stuff is coming up to be altered in some sort of way. And I feel like you're entering into a whole new world, Pisces. But it's slow, it's steady. You're becoming this way more mature version of yourself, this way more expressive and calm, accomplished. You're moving to the next level in some sort of way. And because you're moving to the next level, it's altering your perception, the moon. Your dreams are changing, evolving, growing, expanding. There's this like awareness of who the fuck you are and the power that you possess. And you want to be around more powerful, more like-minded, more complementary people, as you should. And it's going to require you to make some big girl, big boy, big person decisions about, if I want to go higher, what do I need to let go of? What behaviors need to stop? If I want to evolve and grow and change and become a higher version of myself, it's going to impact, or it's going to involve like you making different decisions, babe. More grown-up decisions. I also feel like there's a new cycle with your relationship to your mother, your relationship to the feminine, your relationship to divine feminine energy, your relationship to your feminine energy in general. Whose fucking kids are these? Maybe even like your relationship to parenting, like your parenting style, switching roles in regards to the parent-child relationship, roles reversing. I also feel like there's something about lucidity, like you being here, present, in the present moment, like working on mindfulness, working on like the mindfulness of like being in the moment and being in your power. Understanding your power is in the present. And I wanted to give you the water because you deserve it. Water here. And the moon card. There's water here in the death card as well. And that water in the background has a ship that's sailing. And this is, I feel like, the first time that I've ever fucking seen this ship. And it's just like, where is this taking you? Where are these endings taking you? Where are these decisions taking you? And with the world, the moon, and death card coming out, I feel like there's stuff that's going to be out of your control. Like these are inexorable forces that are like pushing your life forward. And so for a lot of you, like, you're not going to have a whole bunch of like decision-making process or a decision-making power in these process changes, in this evolution, because this is stuff that's happening like for you, very much so. And so Pisces, I really just want to say, buckle up and relax, and allow yourself to like dream bigger. Allow yourself to really figure out what it is that, what the world means to you. What is the world to you? And not having any confusion around it. Removing the confusion around what it is that you want, the life that you want to live. Being honest about what you want to do with your heart, what you want to do with your love, how you want to be treated. And getting busy doing the things that are going to bring that accomplished or that winning feeling, as Psycho-Cybernetics says. We got to get that winning feeling. And I feel like that winning feeling doesn't happen when you win. You choose to have the winning feeling, and then you just always feel like you're winning. And then the winning is just attracted to you because you have the winning feeling. You know what I mean? And I feel like we're all learning that that's how this works. I'm sweating my ass off and I want to get in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let me zoom out for a little bit and see what else. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. I feel like that is helping you think more profoundly about your career. I feel like career is moving toward, like, you're moving towards a whole new cycle in work and in money and in finances. So for your birthday season, hell yeah. Like, things are on the up and up financially. And I feel like because things are on the up and up financially, you're learning how to dream bigger. You're learning how to want more for yourself, how to let yourself like feel worthy of having more. And because of that, I feel like you're drawing in more like love and connections that are really like-minded and that are really like just for you, like soul ties, soul family, soulmates coming in. I'm trying to not litter, so let me make sure that I don't do that. There may be somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius placements that's changing your world or altering your world in some sort of way as well. What you believed as a child, you don't believe anymore. And I just feel like there's this huge maturation that's coming in. And that maturation is going to alter your perception, your dreams, your reality. And I feel like it's for the better. It's just going to require some little shit to stop so the big shit can pop. I love you. Let's get into it. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. I'm going to do this without trying to let all my shit blow away. We're doing what we can. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they needing to be putting work towards? Putting work into ending something. Putting work into ending something. Putting an end to this dark night of the soul. I feel like what's happened is you guys have really gone fucking through it for the last few years, and all of a sudden now you know what to do with the data you've extracted from this darkness, and you're putting it into work, putting it into action. If you haven't already, that's the goal. That's for this Pisces season. It's like, we're not feeling like this anymore. We're going to go ahead and focus on getting to the root of what's causing this feeling, so that we can extract this and transmute it into information. Transform the wounds into wisdom. And you do that by getting your head out of your hands, looking up, looking forward, and understanding this darkness was always meant to be a vehicle that propelled you forward into a successful ending of a cycle, into successfully ending something that's been dark or heavy. And then all of a sudden, bam, you move into this brand new chapter with money, stability, security, maybe a new home, maybe a new living environment, and the end of this like trauma bond, and end maybe a trauma bond with someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, the end of codependency, not having to feel like you're taking care of something or someone, the feeling like the black sheep, the abandonment wounds, that stuff gets like transmuted into a successful ending. And how does that successful ending look? Please clarify the world. The end of an old illusion of happiness, the old wishes, the way that you would keep your mouth shut or not speak up or not say what needs to be said, the way that you would quiet yourself, silence yourself, the old dreams, I feel like are dying. That successful ending of a cycle looks like an emotional outpouring. The outpouring of these cups, the outpouring of old feelings. There is some sort of a new dream to dream, a new reality to tap into. And in that new reality, you're going to have to come out of your shell. Please clarify the moon. What is Pisces not seeing clearly? What have they not been seeing clearly? Your fears. What are you so afraid of? You've not been seeing your ego clearly. You haven't been seeing your parents clearly, what they went through, why they are the way that they are, how they show up the way that they show up. You have the things that you're trying to control, I feel like, are a mismanagement of your energy. You're trying to control shit that you don't need to control. You're trying to control shit that's out of your jurisdiction anyway. And that illusion is coming to light. The moon clarified by a card ruled by the sun. Maybe you haven't been seeing this Leo or this lioness kind of person in your life. Maybe you haven't been seeing that clearly. I don't think you're seeing your power clearly. I don't think you understand how courageous you are, how much bravery you have inside of you. I feel like the things that you're afraid of are actually like an illusion or a projection in some sort of way. Why do these fucking wedding people keep coming by me? I'm like doing everything I fucking can possibly do to get away from them. Jesus. I'm not like being weird about love, but it's just like I just don't want to hear this dude screaming, the fucking photographer like screaming commands at people. It's just, I literally moved like 100 yards. They came right by me. Maybe your relationship to marriage or like your concept of it in some sort of way is altering. That's a good possibility. One more card for the moon, please. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, dreaming new dreams. And this, it's going to require some emotional inventory. It's going to require looking back at the last 9-10 months, last 9-10 years, and really asking yourself, what are you so afraid of? The alarm's going off, the siren's coming back. It's just like alert, alert, alert. What are you afraid of? What are you trying to control? What are you trying to exert control over? Who are you trying to exert control over? What's going on with your ego? Is your ego out of whack? Are you trying to just run shit and it's not yours to run? Please clarify the Three of Cups. I also feel like some of you have been fearful about getting cheated on or lied to or deceived in some sort of way. And it goes back again to, what are you afraid of? Are you communicating those fears? Maybe somebody's communicating those fears to you. Please clarify the Three of Cups. Yeah, you got to face these fears versus numbing them. I feel like the fears come up and you get high. The fears come up, you get drunk. The fears come up and you go fuck. The fears come up and, you do stuff that numbs you in some sort of way and therefore bonds you in that vulnerable place versus you being in your strength, which is actually what you are thinking. It's like the strength you're viewing, or you being vulnerable, you're viewing that as weakness. And the real weakness is you blocking yourself from your heart, blocking off your heart, blocking off this. It's like You staying in the vices, you staying in the illusion, you staying in the numbing is gonna keep you in a place that it's like, that's where you're actually nude, that's where you're actually bare, that's where you're actually vulnerable, not standing in your truth and in your power and your strength and being courageous about expressing and sharing your heart or sharing your passion. Please clarify death. What needs to end? Damn. It's like, you don't need to end anything. God's gonna end it for you. The divine's gonna end it for you. Justice is coming up to really, like, you're gonna get victory. You're gonna get victory. You just can't be a see you next Tuesday about it and be all defensive. This is about emotional maturation and emotional control, and you becoming more balanced, more emotionally aware, more spiritually mature, so that you can make better decisions and take the world in your hands, because the world is coming towards you. Take it in your hands so that you can level up and meet your match, and you don't have to play these games anymore, and you don't have to wreck your brain about like what to do and how to do it. You can just start to get this 11-11 wish fulfillment, coming out of the old and stuffy mindset into the new, the fresh, the passionate. And I just feel like your relationship to your parents is very much so changing. It's like you're understanding them in a different way. So you're understanding yourself and your process and your present and your current decision-making skills in a different way. Hydrate. Because you're understanding this stuff in a different way, you're gonna level up. I love you. You got this.